Hello everyone, I hope you're good guys. Today a new tutorial about how to make kind of Techno Perc loop. Obviously there is many different ways to do Perc loop, but today we're gonna try to see how to make this kind of pretty simple but straightforward Perc loop. And then after with the rack you can go further and add modulation to create more complex stuff. So first thing which is important is your MIDI pattern. I recommend to start with this MIDI pattern. You can change it and make it evolve, but this one is working well. So basically you have your kick right here and right here. So you have one perc just after the kick and one just before the kick, and then after one offbeat. So when you've got this, yeah, this kind of pattern is really working well as well with some chord. If you wanna play like a chord pattern, this one is working well as well. Let's have a look what is inside. I'm just gonna focus first on the main element. So yeah, basically how to achieve this, you first put a delay. All right, it's just adding groove. And I put an EQ there because I find it interesting to filter a little bit your loop. You can control the filter with this macro. And you have as well this frequencies boost macro if you wanna boost different parts to give different kind of texture to your perc loop. Then I've got this utility to make it mono. The thing is, my perc loop I don't really like if it's too stereo, you know, like if the delay is on left and right too wide, I don't like, and so that's why I put mono. And like this, you know, you still get this, it's kind of the same note playing at velocity a little bit down. And then after I add another delay, ping pong delay, just to add a little bit of frizz. But still, you know, I don't want it to be too stereo. You can, if you like, you can leave it more stereo, but usually they are pretty mono, and yeah, pretty mono in the front percussion. And then after I just add a little bit of reverb, but you can adjust the dry wet and the decay depending on your track as well. And so then here you can do basic stuff, but then I add a frequency shifter where you can control the pitch of your perc. So I made my rack just like when you have your simple perc loop, you can then make modulation of the macro along your loop to create a different kind of perc loop, more like in this style. You can see like all the macro are modulating. So the macro control, yeah, so the pitch, the filter like I show you, and crush, which is like a kind of bit crush sound. That can be nice as well to make it evolve. And the frequency boost, so this is like, yeah, like I said, like very to emphasize this one kind of frequency of your perc, but can be used as well as a sweeping effect. For example, on your perc loop, you can automate this and to make it like go from low frequency to high frequency. So yeah, you can use this macro really to like make kind of subtle variation along your perc. So for example, just like this one, duplicate, and then just double the loop to make it longer. And yeah, so for example, if you really want to make subtle variation, you can just go there, automation, and yeah, let's say make it, or maybe like this, just a little. You have a very slight pitch modulation, and the same as well for the beat crush. If you don't want a too big effect, you can just like slightly adding. And then obviously you can always, when you have this, you can always duplicate your loop. And for example, on the second one, and then on the second part, you can change a little bit, maybe just to be in the end, but maybe a little bit more, but maybe shorter. And yeah, and then same with the filter, you can either choose to go like very slight modulation, or you can even go a little bit like abrupt and like kind of create rhythmic. And then here when it was low, open it once. Yeah, you can really be creative. And then you have this frequency boost. So what I say, like, it's just really boosting the frequency. So you can make a sweeping effect along your track, which can be nice. Just check, yeah, where is, see, like, oops, until 4,280 hertz up, and yeah. So you got a way much more evolving perc loop than just straight. It's up to you. You might have just want to keep it like this, and it works just fine, or you can make it evolve. And here I've made another. So here is another kind. Oh, sorry. I play a little bit more with the pitch to kind of add some groove. You see, this one is more subtle. You can still hear it, but it's more subtle. And this one is more like kind of creating a new perc loop out of the first one. And you can still have one perc loop, like very straightforward, like this one where there is absolutely no modulation. Or you can, for example, like do like this, and at the end of the bar, decide to add a little bit. Let me play from here. That's really up to you, but yeah. So pretty simple pattern perc loop, but then with this 4 macro, you can really make it evolve how you like. And yeah, just one thing, make sure like your perc is how you like it. And this perk is really like about how to create the loop, create like a rhythmic effect and make it modulate. It's not really about how to shape your perks. So yeah, you can still always play with use perk, and then you can add some drive, I don't know, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, just be creative, make your own stuff, and yeah, that's it. I hope you like it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you didn't yet. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you in 2 weeks, guys. Bye. Thank you.